Welcome to Canada Why. Today we will have a look at Nick Nanos, the data scientist, and he goes through the 2021 and 2024 projected seats for each party. So he looks at the data this way, the left and the right, and on the right is 2021 and on the left is 2022 projection. So I put the two together so you can see it, and I'll do it in an animation here. And the first city that we're going to have a look at, because we're going to go east to west, is Halifax, in that area. So let's have a look. This is 2021 data, and then I'll flip to 2024. So I'll keep flipping them back and forth here because it's better to get a representation how that is. So that means there's the tip of Nova Scotia was mostly a lot liberal, and it looks like everything. And even the black down there is like a too close to call. So basically they're saying everything in Nova Scotia and nearly all of New Brunswick and PEI, they're all going off of liberal. That's a lot of seats actually that are going, and it's already starting. The Gaspé up there in Quebec, that doesn't call it up there. So that is a lot that has disappeared. Now let's go to the next one. We're going to go have a look at Montreal here. Now in here, 2021, that's what it looks like. And I'll flip back and forth here. So if you go to 2024 projected seats, the gray is too close to call. So that means it can be the Conservatives and Liberal. But, in downtown Montreal there's that one that flips from, you see that orange? And then there's one right beside it. It flips to unknown. This is like in the middle of downtown Montreal that looks like it's too close to call. Having a look at that, it looks like it's Laurent Sainte Marie, the Papineau's up there on the top there. That's Trudeau's writing. I didn't even realize how close the NDP is to the Trudeau riding up there. It is so close. When I'll flip back and forth. I didn't know it was so. This is like their Hamilton. That's what it looks like in the Hamilton. So it looks super downtown Sainte Marie. If Conservatives start getting into there. Now we're going to have a next one to look at in Ottawa in the summer. A lot better in the summer there. So let's have a look here. 2021, the election. So blue represents Conservatives, red is Liberal. So if I start flipping back and forth, there's a lot of going back and forth that could go to Conservative in Ottawa, which is actually, this is the home turf of Trudeau where he is. So it looks like a lot of it is going unknown. They don't know. It's too close to call on that one. So let's look at the next one here. Now Toronto, and everyone always says Toronto was the one that decides it all here because all the seats they have a lot there. So let's look at 2021, how it was. Yeah, the whole golden horseshoe, and there's Hamilton. See, the Hamilton is that orange at the bottom there. So wow. So this means Hamilton. I'll flip back and forth. Hamilton is all going NDP. That's what it says. Everywhere else, even in downtown Toronto, is unknown or so close to call. That's that straight up Yonge Street, that black one up there too. So there's an enormous amount that they don't even know that is so close to Conservative and Liberal that it could go either way. So there's still a bit of time left on there, but this is the big one right here that all these seats are going. So it's affecting everyone in the downtown there too. Makes you wonder too. Toronto's the one that voted for the Olivia Chow, the NDP. So I don't know. Maybe the people up Yonge Street there too, that one that goes straight up, are a little worried about that as well. Now, if I flip back here, I'll just go to Durham because that's the guy Robert Rock. There's an election on March 4th. What's that in about 24 or 14 days that it's going to come up. So Durham, I go up to Durham here. If I look at that, that's on the far right there. Looks like Liberal and is undecided. So there's definitely no guarantee of anything with Rob Rock getting in. And I hope everyone who goes out there votes and get rid of that guy. So let's go to the next one here. We are talking about British Columbia. Now, this is 2021, and now we're going to flip to the projected seats for 2024. The whole thing is blue. The whole thing. Whoops. The whole thing. So look at all that NDP and everything gone. They're just wiped out. We're going to zoom into a little bit more into Vancouver here, but I mean, Alberta, we already know that one. But BC, that's all going. Even the island there. Look at the what's the Vancouver Island there. It goes from all Vancouver Island's all NDP, and look at that, all gone, totally wiped out. And there's a lot down there in Victoria too that's too close to call. I don't even know. They're the ones that vote the Green Party that want to ban all oil and natural gas. And the average temperature in winter is like +1. Yeah, no wonder. So look at that. The whole thing's going blue. Now we're going to have a look at downtown Vancouver here. Let's have a look. 2021, the election, and we're going to flip it here. Okay. Now, I guess Jagmeet is in the middle of there. He's like the only orange down there, but it looks like all going in, or so close to call on there. And hope Jagmeet Singh. I thought that was Jagmeet. I wasn't too aware, like in the very beginning, Jagmeet. I thought he voted, or he was telling people to vote NDP or something on the lawn. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory, but I thought he was doing some little, conspiracy or telling people that how to vote back then. This is back in the 2015 one to him to get in. So all of Vancouver is all going blue. Conservatives, by the look at it, are so close. Look at that. Delta and Richmond all are frustrated and want him gone. Look at even the downtown. Downtown, there's the one that's just all blue, or so close. So anyway, those are the projections from 2021, the elections, how it happened, and 2024 based on the Nanos polling that they do. And I didn't know they do this kind of analysis, but the way they did it in the very beginning with the side-by-side, I can't see like this. The side-by-side, I mean, you can sort of see looking back and forth, but it is nice to do the animation in the middle of that, which is a lot better to do. And with the Rob Rock here in 14 days, that election, it will be interesting to see how that happens or how unfolds, because I thought this guy was a conservative and then he switched to the liberal, and I don't know. I guess you can flip back and forth too, but having Trudeau come there and promote you just makes it even worse. And that brewery that supported him were getting a lot of bad calls after that. So I don't know. Hopefully it will, we'll see what that does. But since Toronto downtown at least voted to have Olivia Chow in there, an NDP, that was actually, they should have banned that election anyways until they figured out the election fraud, what really happened. That's really what they should have done, because that's not really fair that they did that, to have that election without figuring out what really happened with the interference in Asia. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that was informative, having the maps side by side. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Best of goodbyes.